The overdose death of a Northern Virginia high school student is leading to some big changes in the fight against fentanyl.
Yeah, community leaders. An example of the dangerous drugs often laced with fentanyl. The two teenagers
The suspected overdose deaths of two
warning. One pill can kill. A reminder of just how dangerous these pills are.
What is YouthFentAWARE? YouthFentAWARE is a social media-based initiative designed to help fentanyl prevention among the community of Fairfax County Public Schools, not just limited to youth, including parents, teachers, staff, and more. Everyone must come together in the fight against fentanyl. So while this cause is for everyone and has resources available to everyone, as teenagers, it's really important to remember that the future of this problem is in our hands. This is where my solution comes in. I know as a teenager that most of us don't really like having information thrown at our faces and can't really sit through a classroom lesson about opioids and drugs. However, it's much easier to keep yourself educated if you just see a simple, eye-catching infographic on Instagram. Another thing I noticed is that there's not a lot of drug prevention campaigns led by youth in America and none in my county. My point of view as a teenager is extremely important, and I put the youth in YouthFentAWARE. Narcan Now, providing essential information on what Narcan/naloxone is and why it's important. First, I took the steps to educate my community on what Narcan is through YouthFentAWARE. Here's an example of just one of the infographics I created. After teaching my own peers about Narcan, I started a petition for the school board to mandate Narcan training workshops to each high school, easily accessible to students and staff. This even led me to get in touch with the head of the school board who loved my idea. Now you might ask why I chose to start this petition. Well, in our county, CPR is a heavily educated topic among students and is a graduation requirement. I think that Narcan education should be just as relevant because it can save a life and opioid overdose rates are going up every single year. If you would like to read my full explanation, you may pause the video here. Although it starts with social media, it doesn't end there. YouthFentAWARE's website has so many unique resources available for everyone. The website provides free downloadable brochures and flyers that you can hang up anywhere in your community or hand out. I hung up some in my school and I handed out these brochures with bracelets. The Share Your Story section of the website helps spread awareness by giving people a safe space to speak out about their personal experiences with fentanyl and spreads these stories on social media to help people understand how real this issue is. And the last part of the website, but definitely not the least, is YouthFentAWARE's blog. So far on this blog, I have numerous articles emphasizing the resources that we have in our own community. I've also written about tips for things like supporting loved ones through addiction or things that you can do instead of taking drugs. FCPS also hosts community conversations on fentanyl and other opioids, and I go to these events and I write recap articles for those who couldn't make it. Additionally, YouthFentAWARE's card, linked in the Instagram bio, has a variety of resources on accredited websites where you can learn more about fentanyl. It also links to the Substance Abuse National Hotline for anyone who may need help. The future of YouthFentAWARE. In the future, I plan to start a chapter of Students Against Destructive Decisions at my school and keep YouthFentAWARE as an initiative through this club. I plan to host short film screenings like the film Come Back Home to showcase the risks of fake pills to my peers, host fundraisers for local teenage addiction recovery centers, and do social activities giving members of this club room to talk about this issue with each other. This is YouthFentAWARE, empowering Fairfax County's teens to play a part in the fight against fentanyl.